So as you guys know, my iPad Pro has replaced my MacBook completely. And to be honest, that happened because of the apps that I have. The apps that made me replace my MacBook. So today I simply wanted to show what those apps are and simply the best iPad Pro apps you can find for your iPad Pro. That also has Apple Pencil support. So let's get started. Alright guys, so let's get started with the best iPad Pro app. So as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Files app. I actually made a whole video concerning the Files app. So if you guys want to check out that video, I will link it down below. But anyways, I simply want to let you guys know that I love the Files app. And if you are not using the Files app and you have a lot of files, definitely try to use it because it will change your mind about the Files app. So let's jump over to one of my favorite iPad Pro apps, and that is Notability. Notability, in my opinion, is the best note-taking app out there. So as you guys can see, I have everything organized by school, by YouTube. I have all my scripts over here. And then I have it organized by classes. So as you guys can see, I have my notes over here, some over here. So with Notability, we can actually write text. As you guys can see, I did right here. We can actually write, as you guys can see, like this. We can actually highlight. We can actually erase what we did. We can actually do this, which is really useful. We can grab the scissors, do like this. So now we can move it like that. So it can be pretty useful. We can also voice record. We can do a lot of stuff with Notability. Next up is Procreate. Now, I didn't really like drawing, and this app, as I mentioned in a couple of videos of mine, I got into drawing thanks to Procreate, and of course thank you to my Apple Pencil. Now I haven't actually drawn in over 3 weeks, and I should actually get into drawing again. But anyways, as you guys can see, let's go ahead and click on this layer. We can actually get a bunch of layers. I actually tried to trace these sunglasses. I didn't really like how it ended up, so I tried to do that. So yeah, you've got layers over here. Of course, we have a color picker. And the brushes here in this and Procreate are honestly my favorite. You have so many to choose from abstract, from calligraphy, from artistic. You have so many. You can actually create brushes. On the left side, you have your brush size and your opacity. If you actually hold your finger down on the screen in a color you want, let's say this blackish bluish, your color will actually be picked. So now you can actually start drawing more with the same color. So anyways, Procreate is a really powerful app if you like to draw. Definitely get it for those of you who like illustration. Talking about illustration, Vectorinator Pro is one of the most. This app is seriously so powerful. Now I love seeing powerful apps like this on the iPad Pro because they simply get me excited for the future of apps in the iPad. This app has all the tools you need in order to graphic design. So as you guys can see, I can really zoom in into my illustration. And by the way, no, I did not actually illustrate it. It's actually on the sample of the actual app. But yeah, you've got the pen tool over here. So with your Apple Pencil, you will actually be doing great on that. You've got your pen tool, your scissor, your eraser. You got a lot of stuff. You've got, of course, your shapes. You've got star. You've got the eyedropper tool in order to select the color as we did in Procreate as well. Of course, you've got your layers. You can actually import from the Photos app. Really amazing stuff. Once again, if you guys love graphic design, definitely get Vectorinator Pro. It's actually free on the App Store right now. And no, this is not sponsored, but I'm actually really impressed about this app. I'm a big fan of Affinity Designer, especially on the Mac, and I know it's coming in WWDC. But while we wait for Affinity Designer, Vectorinator Pro is a great option. So if you guys want to edit photos, to be honest, I could show you Affinity Photo because it's honestly the most powerful iPad Pro app to edit photography in. But I've already shown you a lot of times Affinity Photo, so I kind of don't want to tell you guys again to get Affinity Photo. It's honestly the best editing app. It can be a little bit confusing, so if you've never used an app like this, it's a really complete app. It's even got drop-down menus and stuff. There's a lot of stuff about this app that is great. But I simply wanted to show you today a simpler app that you can use on your iPad to edit photos. And the name of that app is Snapseed. Now, Snapseed is actually made by Google, and this app is actually free, which is great as well. It's a very simple, really simple app to edit photos. Right now I'm using the selective tool, and that allows me to, for example, tap on that and select whatever I want. So if we actually drag just like that, we can actually make our selective part of the photo brighter. We can actually add more stuff as well. Right here it's a little bit dirty, so we can actually, you know, pull it down or pull it up like this, it looks more white. So yeah, definitely get this app if you guys are into photography, or honestly if you simply want to edit your Instagram photos. This is a great app, and it's a really simple one as well. Now next up is Luma Fusion. Now this app was actually recommended by a fan on the comment section. DJ Daniel, you're awesome. Thank you for recommending it. It's a pretty expensive app, but it's definitely a very powerful app to edit video on the go. Now, is this better than Final Cut Pro on the Mac? No. Is it better than iMovie? Yes, but it's really complicated to use, but it's definitely really powerful. And once you know how to use it, I'm sure it can be really, really powerful. Now, my experience with this app has been kind of edgy because I haven't really put out much time on it, but I know a lot of people that have put time on this app, and they've told me that it's amazing. But yeah, by the way, if we actually connect our smart keyboard, if we actually press command, we get all of the shortcuts that we can use with this app. So for example, split, it's simply command B. So there, our clip is split it right there, command X. As you guys can see, it's pretty powerful. We can actually color grade as well. So yeah, Luma Fusion is an excellent video editing app for your iPad Pro. As I was saying, I don't really have that much experience with Luma Fusion. I'll link a couple videos on Luma Fusion if you guys are interested down below from some amazing creators. But anyways, let's take a look at the last app that I totally want to recommend to you for your iPad Pro. Now, Udemy is basically a platform where users upload their courses. So you can do two things in Udemy. One, create courses. So let's say you really know how to play the guitar and you want to show people how to play the guitar. Well, you simply film yourself like I'm doing right now, but you upload it to Udemy and people will actually pay you to take your course, which is awesome. And the second thing you can basically do on Udemy is basically take the courses. Now, these are the courses that I'm doing. For example, Affinity Photo for the iPad, drawing and painting with Procreate, learning Swift programming, Affinity Designer for beginners. So you can literally take any courses you want. So whether you want a graphic design, guitar, design tools, guitar, instruments, English, and I mean the courses are super cheap. Let's go ahead and click on design, for example. Look, €1.99. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of free courses as well, but the really good ones are over 10 bucks. But I mean, it's a great deal. So yeah, definitely check Udemy. There's a bunch of stuff. Whether you want to learn Photoshop, I think you got the point. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what apps do you guys use on your iPad Pro. If you guys want to help support the channel and buy some awesome t-shirts, make sure to check out appleworldclothing.com. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.